tears, how to shrink our feelings. Life didn't gently guide her, it left her to figure it out alone. Something deeper was forming inside her quietly, almost invisibly, like life itself was shaping her for something greater. Because confidence that grows from comfort can easily bend when pressure comes, but a strength built in silence doesn't easily give way. And without anyone noticing, Onyinye was changing. One sister was grounded in what she had always received, steady in the familiarity of privilege, while the other was being shaped by pressure, absence, and quiet resilience, slowly becoming something far beyond what everyone expected. Life has a way of waiting for the right moment, and soon both sisters would face a moment that would reveal who they truly were. The school hall buzzed with excitement. Students who wish to study abroad after secondary school, the teacher announced, should apply for the international scholarship exam. Chika's eyes light up immediately. Of course, I will get it, she thought. She had everything: confidence, support, attention. Onyinye froze. Abroad? A way out? At first, she didn't believe it was for someone like her. But later that night, lying on her bed, she made a quiet decision. If I get this, I'll leave. I will become who I was meant to be. And for the first time in a long while, she felt hope. Both sisters sat for the exams. Chika walked in confidence because she knows her parents will go far just for her to pass the exam. But Onyinye, she walked with determination. Days passed slowly. Each day felt longer than the last. Weeks followed. The tension in the house grew quietly. Chika walked with confidence, already planning her future abroad, already imagining the life she would live. Onyinye said nothing, but inside her, hope and fear were fighting. Hope that she will finally be seen, fear that life again will choose someone else. And then one evening, everything changed. The result was out, and Onyinye passed. Chika failed. That evening, the house was not peaceful. Mrs. Okoye was furious. She cannot go, she demanded. I will not allow it, she said. That evening, Mr. Okoye asked the question he has been avoiding. Why did you hate Onyinye so much? Why did you treat her this way? The room fell heavy. Outside the door, Onyinye stood, listening, heart pounding. Mrs. Okoye's voice broke. Because every time I see her, I remember the life I didn't want. She came at a time I wasn't ready, a time I wish I could erase. And no matter how much I tried, I couldn't separate her from that pain. The word cut deep, not loud, but sharp. Onyinye cried, but she didn't scream. She just understood. And in that moment, something inside her quietly moment came. The house was quiet. They were loud, low at first, but grew louder. Onyinye did not mean to listen, but she heard every word, every truth, every secret that has shaped her life. She found out that her mother was raped, and the result was her. Years of coldness, years of silence. Suddenly, everything made sense. Suddenly, everything made sense. Onyinye was shocked, not angry. At that moment, she stopped waiting, stopped needing approval from a place that could never give it because she finally understood. Years passed quietly, but not without meaning. Onyinye left Nigeria with nothing but determination, and she built something extraordinary, step by step, day by day, without noise, without announcement. She grew, she learned, she became. Success did not come overnight, but it came. Respect followed her. Door opened for her. She became what nobody expected. Not because she was given a chance, but because she created one. The name Onyinye, that was once barely mentioned, became something to speak of. Mrs. Okoye changed too. Not suddenly, not completely, but enough to show that time has a way of humbling people. Then one day, Onyinye returned, not as the quiet girl who once walked those halls unnoticed, but as a woman who carried herself with confidence, with peace, with distance. The house saw her, but this time, she did not shrink. She did not seek approval. She did not want to be welcomed because she no longer needed it. Now she is now welcomed by her mother. She now felt love. Mrs. Okoye tried to speak, tried to reach, tried to fix what had been broken. But Onyinye had led something powerful, that not every apology deserves access. Not every relationship deserves closeness. Some wound heals, but they leave boundaries behind. And Onyinye respected those boundaries. She was not rude, she was not angry, because she was done. She was done waiting. She was done needing approval, because she has found herself. And that was enough for her. So when she stood in that house again, she was no longer the forgotten daughter. She was the one who remembered everything and chose herself anyway.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more videos.